north shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standing between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Brewers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home-road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Fastball well outside. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And here's Christian Yelich now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
In now, Ivan Delgado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 15 long balls and an even 40 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Brummett stands at second with no outs. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning coming up from PNC. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Tony Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Hira is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Milwaukee leads 1. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Terry Mooney. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Ready now is Randy Wiggins, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First offering on its way. Here it comes, 1-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. You can kiss it goodbye. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, and it's fouled away. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Owen Christian. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Bart Wiggins. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Reined in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Narvaez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. On, he pops it up. Wiggins trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Narvaez stands at first with 1 out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt up the 3rd baseline. Pulled toward right center field. Braun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Delgado.
Up next, Ivan Delgado. He flew out in his last debut. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back,
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He hit a sac fly earlier.
That's the
A
ball.
ball and no strikes.
After
Now,
watching
1-0.
that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Murray is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
now back, the right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Next up, Ryan Braun, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Soft grounder left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony.
So next to bat will be Tony Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. For the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Christian Murray. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now at the plate here is Terry Mooney, who collected a base hit his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ball
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready to take his hats again. Randy Wiggins blasted a two-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing two fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2 one more time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for the Buccos, Edward Arnold, man at first after the two-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Wiggins at second with two down. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Plate, Owen Christian. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Yount over to his left, and that ends the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Popped him up. Wiggins is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Now the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Gone in order of the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now Bart Wiggins. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Number 27.
Now to the plate, here is Christian Brummett, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Hit to first. Perez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Next, it'll be Ivan Delgado, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Josh Lindblom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
There you go.
To the plate now, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Not close. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to bat, Narvaez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Mooney waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
They struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Christian Murray. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And He'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next to hit, Terry Mooney. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Shaw into foul territory, and no one will get this one. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
That's outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirates leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Stepping in once again is Randy Wiggins. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he's back easily. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
At the plate now, Edward Arnold, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman.
Stepping up is Owen Christian, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit down the third baseline. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Hero. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 3 runs already home here. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Brewers nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Murray comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony.
So here is Tony Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Keston Hiura is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Fouled away.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Robin Yount. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working on hanging another 0 the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Roberto Clemente will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this is lined hard to deep left. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Christian Murray, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Yelich able to track it down for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-zip. Digging in will be Narvaez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Wiggins backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the 1st out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Colton Wong will stand in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped him up. Christian has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Count even now at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
passer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Rob Nen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50, Rob.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Bucks 10 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Edward Arnold. Now here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Justin Topa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
0-2.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, and he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
At the plate, Christian Brummett, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was anywhere else but on that bump right.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next will be the designated hitter, Ivan Delgado. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Wiggins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Nope,
and he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the right fielders.
Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Men on third with 2 down. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Well, safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. To the plate now, Christian Murray. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 13-1. Now at the plate is Tony Perez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brummett will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Line drive to center field. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate now, Robin Yount, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Pirates set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Gerald Christian records his 14th winning decision of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates hit 3 long balls as they stomped the Brewers 13-1. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Brewers are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 10-2. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 17 games out of first. And the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1. As of today, the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East, 16 games out of first, while the Cubs sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phils put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-4. As of right now, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, only a game and a half back, while the Reds are in second place in the NL Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Dodgers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. In the standings, the Mets are atop the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of second, and the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulverized the Braves 9-3. Heading into the day, the Nationals